Hi YouTube, this is Shell with Shelby's Knickknacks here bringing you another crochet tutorial. In this tutorial, we'll be continuing on with our letter bobble stitch series. Today we'll be doing the letter H, so stay tuned and I'll show you how to complete that. In this tutorial, you'll need a 5mm crochet hook, yarn needle, scissors, and a size 4 yarn, any color of your choice. In this tutorial, I'll be using Red Heart Super Saver in the color Orchid. I am now on row 4, and if you need a reference to the first 3 rows that I've already done, including this 4th row we're about to start on, I have videos linked down below in the description box in order to help you. So for reference, we're doing the letter H. We're going to, let me see if you can see that better. We're going to single crochet into the first 5 stitches, bobble stitch in the 6th, single crochet in those next 5 stitches, bobble stitch in the 12th, and then single crochet in those last 5 stitches. So I've already done my first 5 stitches of row 4. I'm going to yarn over, insert into that 6th stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops only, and I'm going to keep repeating this until I have 5 loops on that hook. One more time. Okay, and now that I have 5 on this hook, I'm going to yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. And now I'm going to single crochet into those next 5 stitches, and I'll meet you back at 12. I've done my 5 single crochet in between the first bobble stitch, and now I'm about to start on 12, which is that second bobble stitch on that first row of H on row 4. So I'm going to yarn over, insert into that 12th stitch space, pull up, yarn over, pull through the first 2, and again keep repeating that until you have 5 loops on your hook. One more time. And now we yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. And now we are done with that very first row, or excuse me, the 4th row of the letter H. We're going to single crochet into those last 5, chain 1, and then we're going to single crochet all the way across row 5, chain 1, turn your work, and then we're going to start on row 6, and I'll meet you back there. Okay, so I've just completed the 17 stitches on row 5. I chain 1, turned my work. I did my first 5 single crochet on row 6. And for the reference, we are now here. We're going to single crochet into those first 5, which I've already done, bobble stitch into the 6, single crochet in those 5 stitches in between, and then we're going to do a bobble stitch into that 12th stitch, and then single crochet in those last 5. So again, we're going to yarn over, and we're going into that 6th stitch space, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops only. And again, with the bobble stitches, we're going to keep repeating that exact same maneuver until we have 5 on our hook. And again, if I'm going too fast, slow the video down until you can catch up. And also, if you would still are a little confused because I'm going a little faster on these more recent videos, you can always go back to my very first video, which I will have in the link description box below. Okay, I have 5, so yarn over and pull through all 5. Now I'm going to single crochet into those next 5 stitches, and then in the 12th stitch we're going to do our next bobble stitch, and I'll meet you back there. Okay, I'm now in the 12th stitch space. I've done my 5 single crochets from that first bobble stitch that was in the 6th stitch, and now we're on 12, so we're going to yarn over, insert into that 12th stitch space, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, keep repeating that again until you have 5 on that hook. One more time. Now yarn over and pull through all 5. And now we're going to end out row 6 by single crocheting into those last 5 stitches, chain 1, single crochet all the way across row 7, chain 1, turn your work, and then I'll meet you back at row 8. So I finished out row 7, which those 17 single crochet across. I've chain 1, turn my work, and this is the beginning of row 8. I've already done my first 5 single crochet, and for the reference, we are now here. Hopefully you can see that. We are now here. I've done the first 5 single crochet. I'm going to bobble stitch into that 6th stitch, single crochet in the next 5, bobble stitch in the 12th, and then single crochet into those last 5 stitches. And again, this is the same as row 4 and 6, but the next row will be a little tricky. So again, we'll go over that when we get there. So I've already done the first 5 single crochet. We're going to bobble stitch into that 6th stitch. And remember, just keep repeating this until you have 5 on the hook. Pull through those 2, 4. I need to do it one more time. Now I have 5. I'm going to yarn over and pull through all 5 of those loops. Now we're going to single crochet into the next 5 stitches, and I'll meet you back at stitch 12. Okay, I finished those 5 single crochet in between. I'm on stitch 12. We're going to do our second bobble stitch of row 8. And we're going to keep repeating until we have 5 loops on the hook. One more time. Okay, and that's the last bobble stitch of row 8. We're going to single crochet into those last 5 stitches, chain 1, turn your work, single crochet all the way across row 9, making sure that you still have your 17 stitches, chain 1, turn your work, and I will meet you back at row 10. I have chain 1 and turn my work, and now this is the beginning of row 10. So this is where we are as of reference. I've already done my first 5 single crochet. We're going to bobble stitch into the 6th, single crochet into the 7th, bobble stitch in the 8th, single crochet into the 9th, bobble stitch into the 10th, single crochet in between on the 11th, and then we're going to bobble stitch in that 12th space. Okay, so I've already done my first 5 as I've already explained, and then I'm going to bobble stitch into this 6th stitch, 2 on my hook, and we just keep repeating that until we have 5 loops on our hook. Pull through the first 2, if it'll let me. Okay, I have 3 on the hook, yarn over, back through, yarn over, pull through the first 2, I have 4, one more time, yarn over, pull through those first 2, I have 5 on there now, yarn over, pull through all 5. This one is really difficult. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, and then we're gonna single crochet into that 7th stitch. So we're gonna insert, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through both loops, bobble stitch into the 8th, yarn over, push it through, yarn over, pull through, pull up 3, yarn over and pull through the first 2, and keep repeating this until you have 5 on that hook again. 3, 4, and 5. Yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. And now we're going to single crochet into the next stitch. And now we're going to bobble stitch into that 10th space. And if I'm going a little too quickly, you can always pause the video or rewind if you need to. 3 on the hook. 4, do it one more time. Get some more yarn out here. Now I have my 5. I'm going to yarn over and pull through all 5 if it'll allow it. Struggling here a bit. Pull through all 5, and then we're going to single crochet into the next stitch, and now we're going to bobble stitch our 4th bobble stitch into that 12th space. Pull through the first 2 only, 3 on the hook, 4 on the hook, one more time, 5, yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. And now we're just going to finish out this row with single crochet into the next 5, chain 1, turn your work, and you're going to single crochet, making sure you have 17 single crochets all the way across row 11, and then we're going to chain 1, turn our work, and I'll meet you back at row 12. Okay, now we're back, and this is what our work looks like so far. I've already chained 1 and turned my work. I've already done my first 5 single crochet on row 12, and this is where we're starting right here. So again, I've done the first 5 single crochet. We're gonna do our bobble stitch in the 6, single crochet in the next 5, and do a bobble stitch in that 12th space. And then we're going to single crochet out in those last 5 stitches. Now, as you've noticed, the only row that's really different about this is row 10. So the other ones are just going to keep repeating. But again, I'll still go along with you so that you're able to follow along and finish out this project. Okay, so now I'm in the 6th space. I've already done my first 5 single crochet as I said before. I'm going to insert, turn over, pull up those 3 and pull through the first 2. I have 2. And I'm going to keep repeating that until I have 5 loops on my hook. One more time. 5 on my hook. Now I yarn over and pull through all 5. And now I'm going to single crochet into the next 5, and I'll meet you at the 12th stitch. Okay, I'm back. I've done the 5 single crochet in between from that first bobble stitch on this row, and now I'm in the 12th space. So I'm going to yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, pull up 3, yarn over and pull through those first 2, and again keep repeating that until you have 5 loops on your hook. 4, I need to do one more time. Pull through the first 2, that's 5. Pull through all 5. Okay, now we're going to finish out this row with those last 5 single crochet. We're going to chain 1, turn our work, and do 17 single crochets, making sure that there are 17 single crochets in that next row, and then I will meet you back at row 14. Okay, I am back. This is what our work looks like so far. Now we're about to start on that next row. Row 14. So again, this is just another repeat. We're going to do those first 5 single crochet, bobble stitch into the 6, 5 single crochet in between, bobble stitch in that 12th space, and then do those last 5 single crochet. Okay, so I'm going to yarn over, and again, I've done my first 5 single crochet. I'm now in the 6th space on row 14. And just keep yarning over and pulling through those first 2 loops until you have 5 on that hook for this first bobble stitch and any other bobble stitch that we do in this project, making sure that you always have those 5 before you pull through. Okay, yarn over and pull through all 5 of those loops. And now I'm going to do my next 5 single crochet, and I'll meet you back at this, the 12th stitch. Okay, I've completed my 5 single crochet in between. And now we're about to go in that 12th single crochet space. So I'm going to yarn over and insert my hook, yarn over, pull up, yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops only. And again, we're going to keep doing that until we have 5 on that hook. 3, 4, and last one, the first 2, 5. And now yarn over and pull through all 5. And now we're going to finish out by doing those last 5 single crochet, chain 1, turn your work, be sure to do 17 single crochet on that next row. And then as soon as you do that row, you're going to chain 1, turn your work, and I will meet you back at row 16, which is that last bobble stitch row of this project. Okay, I am back. This is what my work looks like so far. I've already chained 1, turned my work, and I've done those first 5 single crochet, and we're about to go into that 6th space for that bobble stitch on this last bobble stitch row, which is row 16. So again, we're going to do those 5 single crochet, bobble stitch in the 6, 5 single crochet in between, and bobble stitch in that 12th space, and then you're going to do your last 5 single crochet on the way out of this last bobble stitch row. Okay, so I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook, yarn over, pull up, yarn over and pull through the first 2, and we keep repeating that motion until we have 5 on our hook. And again, you can slow down anytime you need to. You can pause this video in order to catch up with me if you're trying to keep up with me. Pull through all 5. Okay, so now I'm going to do my next 5 single crochet, and I'll meet you back at the 12th stitch on this row. Okay, I'm back, and we're about to start on that 12th stitch. I've done those 5 single crochet after that 6th stitch space where we put our first bobble stitch, and now we're about to start on that last one in the 12th space. So yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up 3, yarn over, pull through the first 2, and we just keep repeating this until we have 5 on our hook. Five, yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. And now we're going to single crochet into those last 5 stitches. You're going to chain 1, turn your work. You're going to single crochet all the way across the next 2 rows until you reach row 19. Excuse me, I know I said 2 rows, but I meant 3. Okay, so after row 16, you're going to chain 1 again, turn your work, single crochet all the way across, and you're going to stop at row 19, and I'll meet you back in order to do that very last bobble stitch with you on row 19. Okay, this is row 19. I've already done 16 single crochet, and now I'm going to attempt to do this last single crochet on this row, which is the 17th. So I'm going to insert my hook, yarn over and pull up, yarn over and pull through those last 2 loops. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to yarn over, pull through, and I'm going to take my scissors. Hopefully you can see this. I'm going to cut and leave a small tail, and I'm going to pull that all the way through, tighten it up, and that basically seals off your work. And I'm not going to show you on camera, but basically what you would do is you would weave in your ends however you would like to weave them in with the needle that I said that you would need earlier in the video, and that is literally it. The bobble stitch letter H. So we've just completed our last project, the letter H. Hopefully you all can see that. I feel it turned out really nicely, and hopefully yours did too. And I would like to make a statement out there for anyone who's been watching my videos. I do truly apologize for not putting out this bobble stitch series a lot sooner. I had to stop doing videos for personal reasons until I was able to get back on and have the time in order to do these videos for you all. So again, I do apologize, but I hope that you'll stick with me and you'll continue to watch and even enjoy the videos that I do put out. But I will do my best to try to put out videos on a regular basis so that you all are able to follow along with me. And I will still be continuing on with this bobble stitch letter series. So again, if any of you were following along and you were like, where did she go? I'm still here. It's just, you know, things happen. So again, I've returned. I'm happy to be here. And those of you all that have been watching my videos, I really do appreciate that. And all of your nice comments, I truly do appreciate them. And again, this is Shell with Shelby's Knickknacks, and I'll be seeing you all next time.